Everhouse. I'm Bethany Brill, and this is my family's home in Costa Mesa, California. We've been here around 2 years. We really love the bones of this house. It's a 1980s townhouse, but other than the bones, nothing. We completely gutted the place. Every floor, every wall was recovered, the ceilings were recovered. The original design consisted of cement floors, lots of white tile, and tons of plywood. We were in a rental while I was designing this place. I had about 3 weeks to make every decision, which was very stressful. We have done little by little over the last 2 years and just keep building upon my original design. I can't remember where I first saw plywood as like a whole aesthetic, but I feel like it probably changed my life. I experimented a ton on how to seal the plywood to get that waxy finish. So it's not shiny. It's like that honeyish color that really brings out the grain in the wood, but doesn't turn it orange, which was very hard. I think we stuck with that original design, then inserted tons of color in every way, shape, or form possible. I feel like the house is like mid-size, but for a family of 5, I feel like it is more compact. We like to live that way intentionally. To us, that's what really makes a home, is every little square inch being used and being loved. So I feel like, yeah, that was really an intentional choice, and we've tried to make the most of this house. Upstairs, the layout is like a mirror image with the kids' bedroom on one side and our bedroom on the other. Our kids have a massive bedroom. They all share one room. They have to be flexible and compromise, which is good for them. They also have their own bathroom with a long plywood vanity. And last but not least, they have a small music room on the far end, which is the furthest away that I could put the music, so I don't always have to hear it. Then we have our bedroom on the other side, which is the same size as theirs. The layout up there is symmetrical. We use every square inch, including our outdoor space. We put in a cedar deck. We usually have all the doors open to let in a breeze. And it's all just kind of free-flowing with the kids going in and out while I'm preparing food in the kitchen. They're out there jumping off of the deck with their homemade skate ramps, running in to get snacks while I'm passing things out through the kitchen window all the time. It's like the little shuffle, California shuffle. My husband's a skater, and now my kids are skaters, and yeah, there's a ton of skate culture. It basically started here, I think. Don't fact check me. But yeah, like surfing, skating, all of the outdoor stuff. We're in Costa Mesa. I almost don't want to tell anybody because it's this little hidden gem about an hour south of LA. It's a sleepy little beach town, and it's really family oriented and a slower pace of life. It's basically paradise, at least for us. Whoever designed this house in the 80s really put a lot of thought into carefully positioning the windows. There is natural light in pretty much every single room, whether it's a skylight, a double height ceiling, high place windows. There is also a ton of privacy. You can look out any window and it's completely private, which is not as common as you'd think. It was one of the main things that drew us to this house. We simply love it. We love minimal. We love stark a little bit. So it's a little industrial with the cement floors and a lot of white and tile. So I feel like it was important to add in something warm, like the plywood, to bring in a cozy warmth. And it also really helps with reducing bouncing sound, because with the kids, it can get very echoey in here. My husband and I are both freelancers, own our own business, and we homeschool. So much life happens in our home, and we are here like all the time, like kind of on top of each other. So we've had to really create tons of systems that our kids know how to behave, they know how to pick up after themselves. We are dedicated to supporting them in doing creative things and making big messes. We just pick it up afterwards. Designing for a family of 5 is not easy, so I do try to invest in pieces that are like up on the wall, or they're not gonna sit and get food all over. If they break or damage something, I will always let it go. But it's a challenge to be like, oh, but I loved that. We moved from a 4-bedroom house and downsized to this cozy space. Honestly, I can't imagine a better place to be a family with young kids. Be outside all the time, have all this sunshine all year round, and be able to live out our creative dream in such a beautiful place.
Subscribe to the Everhouse channel by clicking on the logo to receive updates on our latest episodes.